Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we are on the PC version of the sim today, just to do a little bit of bush flying with the Zlin Aviation Norden, created by Got Friends, and if I'm not mistaken is part of the Premium Deluxe version of the sim. Actually no, it might be the Deluxe, hang on. Let me double check that, but yeah, it should be the Deluxe edition of the sim. Let me just do a double check here. No, it is Premium Deluxe. Alright. It's well worth it, too, because it's an excellent aircraft, and that's why we're going to do a nice little flight. But before we do the flight, we're going to hop into the EFB and create a nice little flight plan here, and go from that. Hello, Master Duo and Stinson. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, alright, what we're going to do is, let's find a nice little dirt runway to kind of start off with, and then we'll make a nice little route. I'm kind of liking this as our starting point, because then that way we can kind of weave through here, go over this lake, go through Gunnison, through these peaks here, maybe squeeze through the canyon there. Something like that, we'll see. But first, let us get this, a C-24. Fantastic. But yeah, hopefully I was having a fantastic Tuesday, and hopefully you'll enjoy this. So let's get the flight planner open here. Let's go ahead and make the EFB as large as it can. What was this again? C-24. That's right. Hello, Luig. Hello, hello. And Prince Otis. Hey, quick question. Can you show me how to make a flight plan? Well, you are at the right stream at the right time, because that is what we're about to do. So, hang on. It's C-24. I keep looking at chat after I look at that. Let me put this in here. Alright, perfect. C-24. And Kyle, hello as well. And Stinson, for some reason in the beta, the throttle doesn't want to go up all the way on takeoff. Depends on the plane. Hold R1 and then X. Those are the detents and stuff. So, like if you're trying to go into afterburner or something like that, or if there's other modes, hold R1, click X, and it'll get to that next step on the throttle. And then the same goes for bringing it back down. It'll be R1 and circle to bring the throttle out of that mode and into the other part of the throttle quadrant. So, yeah, just do that with R1 and X, and that should work out for you. Alright, so I don't even know what... This isn't the same airport I'm at, right? I don't know why it's showing me that one. I don't even know where that is, but I need to figure out... Because I'm kind of annoyed. It's going to an airport that I did the thumbnail at, and that's not where I want to be. I need to figure... Oh, there it is. We're good now. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I don't want runway 7. Let's switch that to 25. I mean, we're going to park anyways and then start it on up. So what we'll do is we're going to make our own custom stuff here. We'll see how many waypoints I can even get to here, because so far there's a whole lot of nothing going on waypoint-wise. I don't think the filter's off. No, all that's on. Crap. So we're gonna have to do some hand flying for a little bit. I was kind of hoping to do everything, but yeah, we'll just get to this first. Add a waypoint. And I'll try to do it the way I was wanting to. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're hitting some more things here. I'm gonna reach like a bit of a flat spot there. That's okay. Oh. I was like, wait, why are we going that way? Hold up. Cogri is what we want to put there. Excellent. And you know what? We'll do a little touch and go here. Why not? We're going to fly over it anyways, so it makes sense. Is this the right one? Nope. We'll just do plateau then. Can I just add that to it? Yes, perfect. Alright, so far we have a nice little flight that goes around the mountains. We might even cut out liaison there. We'll see. And then... let's see where we want to head to next. Let's do a little bit of that. And then we do Cazo. And then Peak. That kind of goes away. No, we'll stick to the right here. We'll head to Taylor after that. And then to Guilt. Have a little bit of guilt on the flight. Excellent. Alright, so there's that. And then we're going to be passing Aspen. Which might be a good spot to wrap up. It just really, I mean, we'll see how long of a flight this is. So yeah, we'll just make our well, it's a bush flight. I don't really want to land there. We'll hear. We'll add it anyways. Do a little touch and go. I don't even know how long of a flight this is going to be here. We'll see once we get to the end. Oh, it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit here because it's 20 minutes, 30. Oh boy. I think for now that'll be good because then we can kind of just see what's going on. And yeah, we'll just. We don't happen to have any more. Because yeah, Aspen's way. Oh, that's. We might backtrack a little bit and do a landing here at Buckhorn Ranch. Let's do that because we don't need that long of a flight here. So hold up. Let's remove some things. Get rid of Taylor, and then from Taylor we'll go into the ranch here. That'll be better. 0 CO2. Oh, we'll add that as our arrival. Excellent. Perfect. And that cuts down the time a little bit. It'll probably be about 30, 35 minutes, whatever. And of course, if people are wanting to join on the PC or Xbox, you guys can, of course. But yeah, cool. That's much better. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this. Well, here, actually. We'll just save it to the cloud. Bush trip. Excellent. So when we save it, you can now go to import, load from web, and you can see all of our random flight plans we've made, and you'll be able to just select that with whatever aircraft you want. The same goes no matter what platform you're on, of course, with that. So cool. So we're going to send this to our avionics because I'm not going to deal with the ATC. I was hoping it would just do it there, but that's okay. So let us start in Creed at C-24 Mineral County Municipal. Or Memorial Airport, I guess. Excellent. Oh, I'm sure, Louis. Hello, Norfolk. Hello, hello, and Savvy. Hello as well. And welcome back from Stanford, England. Anything is possible. And this is all Sim Update 4, yep. I don't play in the base version of the Sim. Whenever there's a beta, you can best guarantee I'm always in the beta. I'm never on the public release. Only when there's no beta. Alright, and you know what? I think we're going to put the other livery on here. Get some color going. There we go. Nice. And you know what? Let's go ahead and not quick start this. We'll actually start it ourselves. So we'll send our flight plan to the aircraft once it's on, because obviously sending it to the avionics right now isn't going to do anything for us, because the plane isn't on. So, I don't know why I just closed that. Checklist. Parking brake, back up. Okay, so we do want to be in here. Right door closed, parking brake is set, circuit breakers as required. Hopefully those are just all ready to go anyways. Battery on. Panel lights, we're good on that. Get some of these lights going. And, yes, there it goes. And then once our Garmin's set up fully, we will send that over. Avionic master switch is... that's why I turned on, because I did that already. Skipping some steps, very good. Fuel quantity, definitely verified that. Fuel shutoff valve open. Excellent. Main fuel pump on. Engine control units. Turn on engine control units 1 and 2. Hopefully that's... I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. And then we'll get that throttle open a quarter way. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Something like that. Strobe is on already. Prop area better be clear, because if not, people are going to get slapped in the face with it. Momentary and ignition. Engage the momentary switch for up to 3 seconds while holding ignition for engine start. Oh boy. Did we do it? I don't know. I don't have... What in the... Oh, shoot. Well, I totally skipped that step, but, alright. I don't know why I don't have free look with the mouse. I don't know what that's... There it goes. Goodness gracious. Oh, no, not really. Whatever. Very good. Alright, so now that everything's booted up, our avionics system is on. Let us go ahead and go back to the flight planner, route, and then send to avionics, and there it goes. We now have it in the aircraft, which is great. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, I believe autopilot in this is in here. Yes, it is. There's our altitude selector. We'll probably do about 10,000. There we go. I don't know what's going on. There's been some there's been some weird things going on with the mouse. We are bouncing up and down on the ground here. Alright, and then we'll worry about autopilot once we're up in the air. Perfect. And I think we're ready to go. Excellent. Again, this aircraft is part of the premium deluxe version of the sim, so if that's what you're pre-ordering, you'll be able to enjoy this aircraft. And I'm going to turn that crap off immediately. Don't even know why it's on. Is that under assistances? Visual assistance. I don't even know why that's on, actually. I'll find it later. We've already spent enough time here. But that is how easy it is to create your own flight plan. I mean, of course, you can go into arrivals and those types of procedures as well. But it's kind of the basics of that. I don't believe we have anybody here. No. Get those flaps down. Roll onto the runway. Norfolk, we did that yesterday. We did the hurricane stuff with live weather. Because this whole stream is just going to be this flight, and then we'll wrap it up. I got some other stuff to do today, so it won't be as hefty of a stream as it normally is. Go ahead and bring that back. Now we'll open up that menu here. Are we actually going to the right? I think we're going... Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, shoot, hang on. Use the mouse real quick. Autopilot, altitude hold mode for now. Hang on, arm the autopilot. There we go. Get this situated here. Not entirely sure why altitude hold is not doing anything. I feel like this is shaking a lot more than I remember. I don't know why it's shaking. Can I turn that off a little bit? Oh, good. Yes. It's kind of annoying to look at up close. As nice as it is, it's not something I want to do. So, okay, I don't know why we're... We're heading to the right. Okay, that does something. But yeah, altitude hold mode was just kind of ignoring me. That's okay. We'll see if vertical speed mode does what we want it to do, which it should. And then we'll make our way from that. But alright, so... Okay, we're gonna have to increase our altitude, actually. I thought we could get away with being a bit low, but... Let's do 12,000? Which I'm assuming this thing can get to that altitude. And then we're gonna go ahead and nose up. Climb the mountain. I'm so excited for this game to drop on PS5. It's gonna be awesome, Master Duo. And Fried Chicken, hello. Glad you were looking forward to it. Welcome to the stream. Have you tried paramotoring? Yeah, we've done that a couple times in the PlayStation streams, Louis. We have done that a couple times. No Disney landing today? No, not today. And Soren, hello as well. Is this aircraft electric? No. Oh, by the way, it would help if I get rid of the flaps here. Goodness gracious. I'm not sure what this autopilot's doing, but it's not doing what I'm wanting it to do for the most part. It's starting to climb again. I know it was just kind of thrown off because of the flaps going away, but it still feels a little bit odd. So we'll see if we get that in order there. Must have missed that stream. Yeah, we were doing stuff in England and all that, and we did a landing right next to, I think it was Stonehenge and things. I still would like to see the reflections not be so... there. Because sometimes it's kind of difficult to look out the window when everything's kind of in the way. I was going to do some stuff with some new marketplace items, but there's really nothing standing out that's worth grabbing recently. The marketplace has been kind of quiet with anything noteworthy to grab. Because, yeah, same with the windows up front. I'm not a fan of these reflections in some of these aircraft that are here. Because it reminds me of the Twin Otter. To be honest, I'd like a setting to be... Is there something I can turn off here, too? No. Because I would like the ability to just turn it off. Because I just don't like looking at it like this. I don't know, it's just something about those window reflections annoys me. I just don't like it. It looks like I'm looking at like a synth wave from like a music program, and it's just going like, I don't know. Because I'm still not sure why that reflection would be happening anyways. Because it looks like I'm underwater. And it's just like with the Twin Otter, I just don't like those reflections at all. I'm really hoping we can see some improvements to it, or just honestly remove it. Because to me, it really doesn't add anything to the simulation by seeing the ground reflecting off my windows. It's just not my favorite thing in the sim on some of the aircraft. Because I can see some subtle reflections and everything, but, I mean, when I'm just looking out here and I'm seeing all these, like, sprinkly things going on from behind us while I'm just trying to enjoy the view, because I'd rather just move the camera outside the window and enjoy our view that we have going on instead of seeing that. I just don't like it. But by the way, let me make sure we're good here. We're probably off course here because I'm too busy talking about reflections. And we are. So what we're going to go ahead and do. So I always like mentioning this every so often with Autopilot. Because right now, if we hit nav mode, you'll notice nothing happens. And I always get a lot of questions like, oh, my plane isn't following the flight plan and all that stuff. And the reason why it's not doing anything now is because we're so far away from our flight plan, which is the magenta line. Because right now we're 1.25 nautical miles away from it. So all we have to do in these situations, no matter what aircraft you're in, we'll move that heading to be on the right side of our magenta line. And once we intercept it, it'll go out of heading mode and actually go on nav mode, which will follow your waypoints you've created. So if you ever hit nav mode and the plane doesn't do anything, it means you're not close to your flight plan. So always something to keep in mind, and that's how you get it to go into nav mode. And Adam, our next waypoint is... This is so fast on the PC, goodness. I'm just trying to do some little movements and I'm going warp speed. Lazon, Lima Alpha Zulu Oscar November is our next waypoint. And yep, on the PC today. I was originally going to do some marketplace stuff, but like I was saying, there's just nothing coming out that's worth it. Airport-wise, plane-wise, helicopter-wise. It's been really quiet the last month. And Henry, no, not today. This is the PlayStation, or Jesus, this is the PC. Not the PlayStation 5 Pro. We did that yesterday again, and the day before, and everything else. We've done a lot of PlayStation stuff, but nope, PC today. But it is excellent on the PlayStation. Definitely enjoying it. Yeah, I saw that shredding. I was thinking about getting it, but I don't know. I need career support. I don't want to buy planes that I'm only going to fly in free flight. They look great, don't get me wrong, but it's just... I need career support. I've bought enough, and I've already had a couple Bonanzas, so it was another reason why I wasn't too keen on getting another one. But hopefully you enjoy it. It's pretty cool. It's been snowing over in the mountains the last week or so. So of course you get that in the live weather in the sim. So you get that little bit of snow that's left over from after a storm. It's just really cool how it goes into all that type of detail. I still need to buy a used PS5, but primarily for GTA 6. Nice fried chicken. Nope, PlayStation beta isn't over. Just wanted to... I was originally going to do some marketplace stuff, but... yeah. Marketplace has been lackluster this past month. And it's been a little bit since we did it. I don't even know if anybody's with us. Let's see. Nope. See, we could have just streamed on the PlayStation. Oh, man. Let's see. Nope, Kyle. The whole stream is going to be this bush trip here, and then we're going to wrap it up after that. Got some other stuff going on. But now you can see our plane is turning because we've reached our flight plan, our magenta line. So, if we look back at the screen here, you can see heading mode is off now, and we're now to nav mode. So it doesn't matter what aircraft you're flying in, it's going to be the same concept, where if you're trying to get on the waypoints, go into heading mode, have it go past where you need to go to reach your magenta line, and once you intercept it, it'll go into nav mode. So now, what it's going to do is crash into the mountain if we don't increase our altitude. So let's go ahead and do that again. But anyways, what it's going to do now is it's going to follow our waypoints all the way to our destination. We're going to break out of Autopilot, of course, because we'll do a touch and go at Kilo Golf Uniform Charlie, and then we'll head up to the north and land at the ranch, which I forgot what it was called, Buckhorn Ranch. Hey, Monorific. I mean, I do, but I always like showcasing it every time. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these controls on the PC, but they're annoying. I don't know what's going on. Goodness gracious. Bring that exposure down a little bit. But anyways, I always like showcasing it again anyways, just in case people are new to the channel or they haven't seen it. So, I'm all good about doing flight plans every so often. I was going to do it anyways, just because I wanted to show it regardless, creating our little bush trip flight. No, there's FMJ. In probably something I don't own. Oh no, it's the F-18. Don't know why there's nothing there. Alright. And we'll probably descend a little bit because I don't want to be too high up off the ground. Be kind of close to it over the course of the flight here. Hello, Mark. Hello, hello. Have you ever been in this area around Telluride and Asp? Like in real life? No. Not yet. Want to see it at some point. But in the sim, plenty of times. But been to Breckenridge and Silverthorne and all that, which is also equally as fantastic. Oh yeah, Monorific, goodness. We did that in the beginning of this stream. Creating our little bush trip here, because if we look at the EFB here, this was all that we created. Move to the metal here. But yeah, we started off here, and then I added some waypoints. We got a little touch and go coming up here. And then after that, we're going to head to our destination airport right there. But in case you wanted to see what multiplayer looked like, that's what it looks like. Oh, I thought FMJ was going to come back for another pass. Oh, I think the turn's almost done. Yep, here comes an F-18. Almost under a nautical mile away. Coming in hot. Oh my. Did that even have any audio? I didn't hear anything from that F-18. I heard like a little and that was it. By the way, thank you for destroying my wings. But yeah, I didn't hear anything from that F-18, which is a bit disappointing. I was excited to hear what that was going to sound like. I still haven't seen anything regarding wake turbulence in multiplayer. As a matter of fact, let me see if that's on or not. Oh, F-18. I don't even know where that crap's at, honestly. Is it under assistance? Wake turbulence. Oh, it's... Okay, let me turn that... I don't know why that always defaults to off. I just want to see if it really does anything. So if you could do that again, FMJ... Oh, did you disappear now because I paused? Ugh. Oh no, there you are. FMJ's popcorning a little bit. Absolutely nothing. Alright, the other thing I want to turn on too is the... Because I just want to see if you see it from multiplayer players, because it doesn't seem like it does anything, even though I am seeing... I think I'm seeing the visual of it on multiplayer players as well. I mean, yeah, I noticed no difference at all, so I still think wake turbulence is needing some improvements, because if it's on or off, it doesn't seem different no matter what's going on, so... Just wanted to see that again. See if anything's changed. Interface. Because, yeah, wake turbulence doesn't seem to be doing anything. Which server am I on? We are on West US. Oh, you have a sound pack? Well, that's still... I don't know why that would interfere with... Because if it's just the base default F-18, it should still just come in... I don't know. Oh, well. Either way. Mark, I have a huge but very fast request, if at all possible. Don't mind when as long as I can watch it back on a vid. Is there a chance you would be willing to fly over Worcester Cathedral, UK ever? We'll probably be doing that in the next stream, because we'll be back on the PlayStation tomorrow. And then I'll add it to a list, and then I can definitely hop over there tomorrow. Because this whole stream is just going to be this flight. And chatting it up a little bit. I got some other things going on today, so it's not going to be a hefty stream. But I will add it to... Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong thing here. Let me add it. So tomorrow's stream, we will definitely be checking it out. Worcester Cathedral, UK. Perfect. So if the flight plan you create would cause a mid-air collision with real-world data, would you get a warning? Well, I mean, you're just... Because what you can do is you can have it set to auto, but you can also do the altitude yourself. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming if you hit auto, it'll take into account the mountain ranges that are there. They made it to where you have to turn that option on. The recent update, they fixed it, but it's default and it's... Oh, I think we're talking about things. But yeah, we already turned it on, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Hey, John. Welcome from Plymouth, United Kingdom. Happy to have you here. Nice, Mark. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing that again tomorrow. Just decided to hop in the PC for a little bit today and get back to PlayStation tomorrow. December can't come quickly enough. I have a question. Do airport functions work in PS5 version? Jetways, ground crews, etc. Yeah, you have the jetways, catering truck, baggage folks, pushback tug, all that type of stuff. Absolutely. Hey, Bass. Can you give any tips on flying VFR versus IFR? Well, I mean, we have visual flight rules pretty much here. And then, of course, if you don't, you're flying an aircraft like this, always have synthetic vision going on, because that'll be a big help. And then if you don't have a glass cockpit or synthetic vision, good luck. Oh, man. And nice, Mark. Glad you saw the PS5 stream yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's my favorite place to play the sim. Ever since that beta came out. It's been awesome. And I know you guys have been enjoying it as well, which is really cool. Sure, and we did the Hurricane yesterday. On the PlayStation 5 beta. We flew the A400 into it. But yeah, again, back to wake turbulence. Although it's always been pretty much non-existent. I know they're wanting it to make it work with, because the wake turbulence is supposed to work with multiplayer players as well as AI traffic. I've just never really noticed it, no matter what's going on. Oh, it's definitely not 40. It's higher than that. Alright, see you later, Productions. Let's also decrease our altitude a little bit. Because what is the elevation of our first airport, which we're getting close to here? I'm hitting all the wrong things. Very good. 7,600 feet. Perfect. So let's bring this down to, I think 9,000 will be a nice spot to sit at. Go ahead and bring that power back, since we're going to increase our descent, which is of course going to increase our speed. And very nice, Monorific. Glad you're having a great time with the sim. Because yeah, I mean, you don't have to have any knowledge of aviation. You can still enjoy the sim. No doubt about it. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's the airport. It's alright, we're gonna Zlin Savage Norden. Everything is under control. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this to a very low speed so we can get some flaps going, and then we'll start losing this altitude. We'll try to stay under 60 knots with this. Alexander the Great, yes, you'll be able to get handcrafted airports in the marketplace from third-party developers. And then, of course, if you get the standard edition, you get a ton of handcrafted airports. The deluxe gives you 5 more. The premium deluxe gives you another 5 handcrafted airports. So if you just get the standard edition, you can absolutely get other airports after the fact. But yeah, it would still be really weird if a player puts a sound pack onto a default aircraft and then it messes up the audio for other players. It just wouldn't make any sense. We've gone to Mount Everest on one of the PlayStation streams, actually. But we can always do it again. It's been a little bit, because that was a while ago now. I'll just add it to the list. Mount Everest, and then we can just do a regular stream again tomorrow. Just a bit busier today. So we got that, and then... And Heisenberg, yeah, we flew into Morocco when you requested it yesterday or the day before. We were there for a little bit. Well, no, I'm saying... I'm saying if somebody puts a custom sound pack, why does it affect hearing the default version of the aircraft? Because it shouldn't have to do an effect on the... I think it just glitched out on the F-18's model itself. I'm not saying it should it should do the audio pack one. Oh, don't worry. The reflections will come back when we get closer to the ground. You'll start seeing them here shortly. I'm 40 years old, but I think I'm more excited for December than my 5-year-old waiting for Santa. Very nice. Very nice, Soren. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to the release as well. Being able to fly the deluxe and premium deluxe aircraft finally. Getting that marketplace open, because honestly I think a lot of my marketplace purchases are probably going to be on the PlayStation side of things. We'll see though. Can you demonstrate a go around for a missed landing? I mean, there's really not much to it. You're going to just kind of... We can do it right here. But if you're executing a go around, you're pretty much saying, okay, you know, like just pretend... Well, here, we don't have to pretend. Hold up. Hang on, I'm trying to do all this at the same time. So let's just say, like, okay, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, and we're about to go here. You'll, of course, want to bring up a little... Well, no, I guess you don't want to... It just depends on the plane with flaps and everything like that. So if you're right here and it's just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this landing right now. You'll just pretty much go with what you were doing. Obviously, depending on the plane, you don't want to overstress, like, flaps and everything, because some of them have a low speed tolerance. So if you're good there, just slowly bring those flaps on up. And just pretend like you just took off again. It's kind of the mentality you want with it. And then, of course, if you have your gears down, you'll bring those up as you're climbing back up. And then you just kind of circle around the airport and do it all over again. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to that. Oh no, FMJ, I'm not... Oh, I think people are confusing what I'm saying. I'm not saying the sound pack sucks. I'm sure it sounds great. I'm just saying about the... I think everybody knows what I'm saying. It's fine. And Andrew, you just got your Thrustmaster for PS5 delivered today. Very nice. You're all set for December then. Very nice. I'm looking forward to December because I get killed every 2 seconds in Battlefield 6. I tried the Battle Royale this morning, and I land with my team, and I'm the first one to get killed right after landing with my team, and all my rest of the team just ran off. So I was like, well, this is a fun experience. Typical Battle Royale for me. It's just like, oh, this was fun, and then close the game. I was like, oh, this is great. So, speaking of IFR conditions, so this is, of course, IFR, because you can't visually see pretty much anything. It'll probably clear out once we get to the airport. But that's why having synthetic vision, if you have it in the plane that you're flying, of course, is quite handy. So we're going to do this landing. without even looking at the screen. We're going to just pretend, because it'll probably clear up by the airport. I just wish this wasn't so twitchy on the PC with moving around. So let's go ahead and bring this down, and we're going to do this fully through the instruments. Let's keep this turn going. And we should be seeing our runway here very shortly. There it is. Get some flaps going. Let me zoom in a little bit as well. So yep, let's say we just have a full-on blizzard going on outside. We're gonna just play virtually on our landing. Get another set of flaps in here. We're going to increase our power so we don't stall out, but I want to go slow as possible, especially with a tail dragger, because then we can get those front two wheels on the ground and hopefully get a smooth landing. And as we looked at in the EFB, the elevation's around 7,600 feet, so we're only a couple hundred feet above the ground here. So keep bringing that power back. Idle it out. And there we go. Just like that. Oh, that was a transition from nice and somewhat dark. Oh, hang on. Get the... I don't know why I don't have any ground control here. Hey, it's Tusi Box in the Huey. At least I can hear that. And there we go. And that's how you do a little instrument landing there. Obviously, not every aircraft has it, depending on how old the plane is and all that type of stuff. But yeah, so that's what that's all about with that synthetic vision. It's great because it shows you the terrain. You can see the mountain right here. And then, of course, it gives you a digital version of the airport, which is quite handy for situations where you can't see anything. So... I know why. So, because this is the cabin thing, you're not normally supposed to go out with it, because there's normally hitboxes. So this is kind of one of the few that's why the audio sounds so weird. Because now, there we go. There we go. That's why. Now I heard it. Completely, because, yeah, that's why it doesn't change the audio, because you're not supposed to use the walk-around to actually leave the aircraft's interior. So, cool. Now we know that. But anyways, that is how that is all done. Let me reset the camera here, goodness. We'll get our weather back to live. But hopefully that made sense, you know, seeing all that. And utilizing the instrument panel. Alright, so we are going to get back into autopilot here. Set it to nav mode because we are already in our flight plan. So here it'll go into it, because if you're right on top of it, you don't have to do the whole heading thing that I was showing earlier on, because it'll just immediately connect up into your flight plan. And of course you do see multiplayer players on the EFB as well. But hang on, let me get my altitude set up here. Bring this back up to... I like how everything else is twitchy, but the mouse wheel zoom in is like 0% speed. Goodness. Alright, I'm going to bring this power back here because our RPM's a little too high. But yeah, we'll bring this up to, let's say, 11,000 feet. which you can see where our altitude we want to get to is right here. We'll do 1,000 feet per minute. That should be decent enough. If we need to bring it down because our speed's starting to stall out, we can fix that as well, but we should be fine with what we have. Alright, get us to our next airport plane. W on the hill, yes. Because of our fantastic landing. It might be a college or city name or something like that. Yeah, see, now I can hear it. Very good. Here comes the Huey. But for those that are always asking how multiplayer works, this is how it works. You just go into free flight. As long as you're on the same server, you'll just see whoever's in that server as well, flying whatever they're flying. If they're flying third-party things you don't own, sometimes there's no model, sometimes it's just a random one. But I have the Huey, of course. Oh my. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I missed an F-18 pass. Had to watch the barrel roll of the Huey there. But yep, and that's how easy it is just to have multiplayer going on. You'll just see random people doing their flights. Now all we need is that to be in career mode, and that'll be perfect. Can you do a flight from what in the world? It takes about 45 minutes. Probably not a full flight with it, but we can always do some stuff kind of just looking at the areas. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting everything in here. I like how I always see like a random speck after the F-18 passes. I don't know what that's about. Oh my. Oh wow, everything looks really weird in the fisheye when you zoom out all the way. Oh my goodness. And T-shorts, unfortunately no. Career mode is a single player environment. Why they did it that way, I don't know. But it's definitely something that's been requested since the sim came out, of making it to where you can at least see the multiplayer traffic still in career mode. Because that would be nice. But yeah, career mode is the only one, because I think, yeah, World Photographer, you're going to see multiplayer because it's just free world. You just got those photograph objectives you're trying to complete. Sean, they look great. I mean, we've done that a few times now with contrails and everything. They look just like they do on other versions of the sim. No, yeah, it's just the wake effect is not doing anything in multiplayer. Or from multiplayer players, I should say. I don't think it's doing anything with AI traffic either, to be honest. It's just something Asobo's needing to work on still. was just trying to see where F-18 was. Circling around like a shark. And for the PC, I have a 3060 RTX with 64 gigabytes of RAM, an i7 7700 Intel Core whatever CPU. And yeah, that's about it. Everybody would be flying around knocking each other out of the air. I think that's probably why wake turbulence is set to default to be off. But still, I mean, even with it on, it's like it is off. So I'm not sure what the point of it is at the moment, but it's definitely not doing anything it's needing to be doing. See this from inside. Look out the plane, you just see a Huey hanging on you. By the way, this looks nice in front of us here. Need to see where this airport's at. On the other side of this mountain range, I see the F-18 coming in. Nope. Resolution's 1080p. I just stream at 1440p because it should still be doing that. Just so you get a little bit better of a quality out of the stream. But no, everything I play is 1080p no matter where I'm at. I'm really not that concerned about 4K regarding gaming. Because as long as it looks great in 1080p, that's all I care about. Oh, there's the Huey. I was wondering where it went. Sean, those are viewers. Hey, look at that. It switched the model out. Oh, might be able to save it. Still has a terrible LOD, but that's great seeing the models actually switching correctly. My goodness. Because that was getting annoying. Just, it was never switching the models out. It would just stick with whatever the first person that was in the area with, or not switching at all. Oh, is the Huey gone? Oh, nope. There's the Huey. But yeah, it's just so cool. Like, if it just snows a little bit and then it starts melting or whatever, it slowly fades away in the sim too over the course of the days, instead of it just being like, oh, it snowed, so just cover everything with snow. There's actually levels to how much snow is on the ground. And lol, pre-ordering doesn't give you access to it. It was just signing up for the beta before it started. They did do a second wave a couple weeks ago, but right now there's no guarantee there's going to be a third wave, because they answered somebody's question yesterday on their social media account, because somebody asked if there was going to be a third beta wave, and they said not at this time. So yeah, pre-ordering is not the reason why you get the beta on the PlayStation side. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, it's always funny to me when I see people on Flight Sim complain about their performance, yet they have like the 50 series cards and everything like that. And I'm just over here with a 3060 card and chugging along quite nicely. I just think graphics cards at this point are becoming like everything else technology-wise, where the differences are becoming more and more subtle. It's like, oh, you get a extra pixel of grass with the new card. Oh my goodness. Well, this went a lot shorter than I thought, so we'll continue after landing here, because I don't want it to just end already. And we've barely gone over an hour. So we'll do a nice little touch and go here. You're welcome, lol. I have almost the same specs, just wondering what settings I should play at. My native res is 1440. Nice. I mean, then you should be pretty good, because I'm sure it'll be fine with 1440 too, but again, all my monitors are 1080, so I don't have any of that fancy stuff. Can you see the actual flight path from an aircraft after or during the flight on a map like on Flight Radar 24? So like just the after effects, so you can kind of replay the flight type stuff. On console, no, but on PC there's programs like Volanta and stuff that let you do that. But on console, no. And Lurie, thanks for helping me decide. I pre-ordered the Premium Deluxe Edition to play in my new Pro. Can I still buy some aircraft from the Aviator Edition? Right now, there's... I don't think any of them are on the... I really don't know. But very nice. Glad you got the Premium Deluxe. It's a great edition to dive into with the sim. Oh my goodness, and there goes the C-17. But yeah, I don't think anything in the Aviator Edition's in the marketplace. I know some of the planes, like the ATR, are going to be getting 2024 updates. So they'll probably be available in the marketplace from that point, once they get upgraded. Because most of those Aviator Edition planes are only 2020 versions of it. So it won't have walk around. It won't have a lot of features that 24 has, like the EFB. So once those get updated, they'll definitely be in the marketplace for sure. Happy with that landing, but I need to get that tail wheel down quicker, because if we don't, we shake around a lot on the ground. I'll do one more landing here and then we'll continue on. Mr. Patio. Patio, right? Yes. Mr. Patty. I've done VR a few times with the Quest 3, but I'll be diving back into VR when the PlayStation VR 2 update comes out next year with it. Looking forward to it. But yeah, VR is awesome. Looking forward to doing it some more. Because the 3060 isn't that great for VR in Flight Sim. But nice rough landings, very nice. Glad you're having a good time with it. Warzone, you asked that earlier, and we immediately said US West. Server is US West. Again, that server is US West. I sound like some of those pharmaceutical commercials. Again, that number is US West. It's amazing how much, because of how light this aircraft is. Just doing one notch of flaps is just like, oh, here we go. We're gaining a bunch of altitude. Was that the Chinook? Oh my goodness, it was. It's so nice seeing the model matching switching finally. Goodness gracious, that was getting annoying. Because, you know, if you switched to a helicopter and you were in the C-17, then the C-17 would be floating around like a helicopter. So, really nice seeing that fixed finally. Oh, you know what? I just realized why else we're probably not hearing things so clearly. Hang on. I still can never get this thing taxiing right. It's probably because I'm coming in too fast, but a little spin there. I think because we have headphone simulation on. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. Well, anyways. Go ahead and take off and continue. I guess we'll just head over to Aspen or something. Oh, hang on. I was going to do something cool and then I had a wing strike. Oops. But alright. Let us continue here. We'll go ahead and get our headings set up the way we want. Perfect. Oh my goodness, there was a Chinook in the cockpit. Love that thing. Again, another thing you get from the Premium Deluxe version of the sim. The Chinook from Blackbird Simulations is awesome. Back up to 11,000 feet. Oh, we got low fuel as well. That's a problem. Let's just pretend we filled up at that airport. Oh, low fuel. We got 27% left. That's fine. What could go wrong? And lol, no, but we've had tons of content over the PlayStation beta. We'll be back on that tomorrow. But it is excellent. If we get the helicopters over here, we can get a better picture here if you get close. No, I mean we're close to 90 hours now in the PlayStation version of the sim, and it's been just excellent. I'm so excited for that to fully come out. Huey's flying nice and low. Oh my. Oh. All right. I've never realized the headphones actually move up here. Nice. Because I knew the keys move around and have physics to it, but that's pretty sweet. airplane around a little bit so you can see it. Oh, we have another flyer. With what a gamer tag that is. Goodness gracious. Is the Huey still on the ground? I don't see the Huey anywhere, actually. Hey Monty, hello, hello. Do I like sim racing as well? I mean, I don't really do too much of that. The project racing thing looks kind of cool. We should be fine. Getting nice and close to the trees there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull out of Autopilot here, do some flying along the mountain ridge here, which I still need to see what the ceiling of this aircraft is. Oh, it doesn't even say it. Oh wait, there it is. 15,000. Perfect. Should be able to get around that. Wait a minute, when did Adam get... What in the world? But of course that's Adam's name. Adam, you're forward, you're almost forward. Oh, and he left. I'm sorry, Adam, I didn't mean to say that about your name. You didn't have to leave like that. That's like the first time we've seen Adam on the stream. But very nice. I still don't think it needs to say what configuration it has. It's just so weird. It's like, okay, do I really need to know it's the lifting configuration? Because it would just make the tags cleaner, you know? Oh, gotcha, Adam. But yep, just make sure you're set to all players. That's probably why you didn't see us. I love hearing the Chinook from a distance. You know, after all this time flying on the PlayStation, I haven't even used my Thrustmaster anymore. Even when I'm on the PC and Xbox, everything's all controller. Just been very much enjoying that. Chinook doing a little vertical maneuver there. I don't know when it happened, but I'm really glad those 3D boulders finally have a much further draw distance than they did before, because that was the most annoying thing, because the boulders look cool, but so many of the times you just see them pop in like 20 feet in front of you and everything, so it's nice to see that those boulders finally have that longer draw distance. That might have been changed a while ago, but I just started realizing that. Everybody else was flying low, so I wanted to join the party, you know? Where's 2C? Oh! I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that 2C box. You definitely weren't just crashing into trees on the side of the mountain. Nobody saw it. It was fine. Oh, it's all good, Monorific. Even if you're not good at flying, you can still join on in. And I'm going to just say Joe, because if I say the rest of your name, I'm just going to be butchering it. But welcome, I'm doing great. I enjoy your streams. You have taught me about the sim. I appreciate it. Absolutely glad you enjoyed, Henry, and I'm glad they've been helpful as well. Huey was over speeding. Nice. Man, everything's really sensitive on here. I'm not used to that. I don't want the camera to be panning so... Oh, I see the Chinook shadow. Oh, it went over the wing. I was hoping it would go under so I could see that. Nice. Do you have the back open? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, my. Saying hello to the birds at the top of the tree. Oh, I see. Hang on. I'm going to do a little loop around here. I saw Adam. Let me loop around so he can catch up with us. With that absolutely fantastic gamer tag. But God, friends, if you're watching this, I don't know if it's possible, but if we could improve, or not just... I don't know what it looks like in real life, but I'd be highly surprised if the reflections look like this in real life. If they did, I would return the aircraft, because it would bug me in real life as well. But it would just be nice to see those reflections gone. Oh, he's in an F-18. Did he just crash the F-18? Why did it stop moving so much? Adam, what are you doing over here? I think Adam is with the birds in the side of the mountain. We must investigate really quick. Here, as a matter of fact, let me... Hold on. That's why I slew mode Adam. I knew there was some shenanigans going on over here. You can't just pretend you weren't sitting in the trees with the birds. Oh, man. That doesn't look good. Oh. Oh, I think he's good to go. Yep, he's pulling back up. That's why I had the slew mode over there. I knew some things were about to start happening because the plane the plane was sitting there for a little bit. I was like, All right, let's see. We should be getting close to Aspen here, I think. Yep, just a little bit of a flight through the mountains here. Good old Outbreak. Have you heard of the Mach Loop in Scotland? It's a valley a lot of Air Force use for low-level training. You should try it. Nice, Sean. I will add it to the list, and then we can try it out tomorrow. Mach Loop, Scotland. I was just trying to watch it go by, and then it lifted on up. Got the Huey there. F-18's on the way. And Mach Loop in Wales. Alright. I'll add that to the list as well so I don't forget it tomorrow. There goes Adam. Why are we... What's happening here? That was weird. It just wanted to go right. That wasn't me turning right. It was just the plane deciding to bank right for some reason. I'm not sure if we had some updrafts from the side of the mountains or what the case may be, but... Nice. Ooh. Very nice. Just getting an escort by the military. We got a Huey, a Chinook, and an F-18. Oh, it's way... Oh, okay. Mach Loop Wales. Even I was shocked at the PS5 announcement. Yep, it definitely came as a surprise, but it's been excellent flying on that. And lol, yes, we actually did a whole thing with the hurricanes with live weather in the sim yesterday. We did that on the PlayStation version of the sim in an A400. But yep, this is live weather currently, which is why you see the snow. So it's been snowing somewhat in the mountains. You get all that actual data in there as well, so as storms keep rolling through, more and more snow will be on the ground. If there's a thunderstorm in your area, that'll be going on. If it's clear skies, it'll just be whatever is going on in the real world will be in the sim, which is pretty sweet. There's Aspen. I subscribed so I can see more content on Flight Sim. Well, thanks for subscribing. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be back live tomorrow. We'll be back on the PlayStation version of the sim, of course, and we'll be checking out some of these places people have been wanting to see. Oh, it looks great. I do very much enjoy the livery as well, and I love the fact that Got Friends made it possible to where you can get this notepad open and then change functionality. So if you want the dash vibrations, you can get that going. I turned that off in the beginning. Smoke generator. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know where that smoke's coming from, but I'm okay with it. Adam? Did I see you in the trees again? And then I saw you disappear? What's going on, Adam? But anyways, what I was going to show is you can change the livery on the fly, too. I always like the none sometimes. The no livery. Get a little bit of a stealth thing going on. By the way, look at the smoke we left. That looks awesome. And then, of course, you have livery 1, which is what we were using. Livery 2. And livery 3. I guess 3 was what we had, actually. More developers should make it, because Got Friends did it with this. Tog's Hangar lets you do a lot of customization while you're flying, which is great. I hope more and more developers start doing it, because it's nice having that. I'm having technical issues. It was just funny looking back there and just seeing the name not moving. I was like, oh, something's happened. Someplace warm, a place where the beer flows like wine, where beautiful women instinctively flock like the salmon of the Capistrano. I'm talking about a little place called Aspen. Nice. Very nice, Joel. Thanks for putting up with my bad type. Oh, it's all good, Henry. Oh, FMJ, you're right. Let's see if the windsock is fixed. Because for whatever reason, Aspen, when you got into the airport's area in the fence, the wind would shift. I completely forgot about that. Can't really tell from here if it picked up or not, or because it didn't look like it didn't shift completely different direction, which is great. So let me see what the wind is showing here in Aspen. Five knots. So I don't think the wind would be moving the windsock that much. But here, we'll keep an eye on it. So I'll just see if the... Oh, hang on, I'm trying to get this set up here. No, it's not looking like it's changing, which is great. So whatever was going on is fixed at least. We actually... Oh, I guess I have it disabled. Oh, you know what? That's a great thing to showcase, actually. I don't have it installed or active right now. I'll activate it. Oh my goodness, there goes Adam. Very nice. Yeah, let me show the air show assistant here. We'll hop in the F-35. Let's see if the wind shifts. Nope. Perfect. So it looks like that's finally resolved with whatever was going on there. It might have just been a one-time thing, but I'm happy to not see it anymore. I want to get that. No, oh, and then it just goes crazy. Oh, this thing's a pain on the ground. But here, hang on. Let me activate the air show here. I'll come back to Aspen so you guys don't have to leave. Because I'm interested to see if I lose anybody by reloading. Get that enabled, and then hop into our F-35, which, yes, is a third-party aircraft. It appears I've disabled the F-35. Hold up. Let me go get the F-35. Go with a B model, why not? But yeah, this air show thing is really cool. It also works on console, so I'm sure it'll be coming to the PlayStation version as well. And Mr. Sir, no, the T-38 and stuff like that is not in the beta version. So that is going to be something we all see when it releases on the 8th. Well, I guess the 3rd for everybody else, if you get the deluxe and all that. Alright, this doesn't have walk around. So while this boots up, this is the Airshow Assistant add-on, which I forgot what the price was. You can all do all this stuff. I'll showcase the cool things when we're, when we're up in the air. Get our invisible pushback, thank you. I wish they would add Monster Energy livery. I'm sure some third-party developer's gonna make that. Oh, hi CRJ. And like with every other fighter, no idea what I'm doing in it. Just wanted an F-35. I also have no controls over this, which is good. Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to remove everything for us, but... must be something else. Well, it show. Why is it not moving? Did I forget something on here? Oh, very nice. Are you actually in an F3? Oh, you are. Nice. Why no movement? It says I like how the screen. Okay, hang on. Let me spawn on the runway, because obviously something didn't do what it was supposed to. Bought rudder pedals finally. Can't wait to fire up the DCS AH64 Apache this weekend. Very nice. And no, Mr. Sir, the T38 is not on PC or Xbox. It is a new release for all platforms. There we go. Wow, that's nice and twitchy. Oh man, this whole thing is twitchy. What in the world? I don't remember this thing being so twitchy before. But anyways, check this out. You can do this with any aircraft in the sim. Hello? Where are they? Where are they at? Hello? Oh. There they are. Hey, I didn't mean to have so many of you, but there you guys are. And of course, they just kind of follow your lead. Let's get some smoke going here. Hey, why doesn't... Oh, they do. It's just kind of the angle we're at here. But it's just cool being able to do these formation flights. Of course, you can change up the formation as well. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Group up nicely here. How many can I get on here, by the way? I don't know if we have enough. No, it's 10. Alright. Let them reform up with us here. Stay with me. The audio's breaking! Uh-oh. Freaked out a little bit there. Hold on! But yeah, and then you can see how long the smoke trail actually lasts. But then, of course, if you want it to be more, you know, not so crammed in together, you can get rid of them as well. You can also do air refueling as well, which is awesome. I'm terrible at it, but did a whole video over that as well with this add-on. Alright, let me redo this, give them a different formation. No, I don't want that. I want something... Yeah, I like that. Let me reset them here so they all come in. Oh, we're going faster than the speed of sound. But you can make them kind of meet up with you a bit more realistic and everything as well. There's a lot of settings you can do with it. And it's just pretty awesome. And Roblox, glad you enjoy the streams. Oh, okay, did not mean to do that. Sorry, they're gonna freak out a little bit. Oh, shoot. No. You're not supposed to do that. Hang on. Okay, hang on. They don't like going into the toolbar. Hold up. Calm down. I was just trying to get a cool shot and you're ruining it. Don't do this. There we go. But it's just a really cool thing if you want some cool shots or have some wingmen with you. Get shots like that. Which, is that an add-on from... I have no idea if it's in 2020. I'm sure it is, because I think there might be a 2020 version of it. But like I was saying, you can do this with every aircraft. So you can best guarantee what we're going into next. Because I always love doing this. That's right, hang on. Watch this crap. The PC might explode, but we're doing it. It's gonna be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in flight simulation. Oh, man. I mean, third party, there's a ton of different fighter jets that you can get, from Harriers to the Tornado, F-14, all that kind of stuff. So you have a lot of different options. Obviously, the price is dependent on all that. Use this add-on to recreate famous military stock photos, even overcorrect. Oh, very nice. That's pretty cool, Mark. Oh, good spawn. Beluga? What's wrong, Beluga? Why are you spawning in so weird? Oh, I see why, because it spawned us too high up for some reason. Here we go. I need some wingmen. And we're going to go ahead and do very realistic. And... no, I don't really want offset. I want... I don't see it really changing. Oh, that's... wait, what in the world? I'm in the wrong thing anyways. There we go. Diamond, yes. Cover me! It's happening. It's happening! My Beluga army is forming. This is for all the people giving the Beluga all kinds of crap. It's unbelievable. Join me. Oh, it's beautiful. And Mick! Nice to finally catch you live, Mr. Cow. Been loving the content. I'm hoping the sim isn't too complicated to get into. My first flight sim, absolutely not. I mean, you can make it as easy or difficult as you want. So if you've, like you said, you've never been in flight sim before, don't worry, you're gonna have a great time with it. You guys gonna meet up with us, or why are you guys so far away? Come to me. Because this is... you're too far away. Just go with less flight realism here? Yeah, get closer here. Go really low on the flight realism. Because this is not what I want. Yes. Join me, my Beluga friends. Beautiful. I love how the frames just die because of all these Belugas. Much better. Because everybody was so far away from me. It's like, what's going on? There we go. We shall now attack those who have given crap to the Beluga. Hang on, we still got a couple stragglers catching up here. Oh my goodness, hello. Yes. Have you ever wished to see so many Belugas flying at the same time? Well, this add-on gives you the ability. Oh, man. And you disappear from the EFBM map when you use the wingman. Oh, okay. I'm not surprised, just so it doesn't mess up everybody else's servers, I would imagine. Binky, you're looking at beauty. Absolutely just astonishing work here. It's a national migration of beluga whales. Yes. I wish I could add more, because 11 is not enough. Oh, man. Nice. Is that a pod of beluga? It is. It's always funny switching the flight formation. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that. Look at that sight. But yeah, I mean, it comes with aerial refueling and all that. It's pretty sweet. But yeah. Nothing better than an army of belugas flying through the sky. I'd fly my F-117, but the developer never made it compatible with 24 for some reason. Exactly, Binky. I mean, the peanuts, I mean, you need to have that many belugas just to get that going. But yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Going to the marketplace, there's just been nothing releasing exciting. But I want to showcase the fighter jets, because somebody was asking about that, so you can kind of see the options you have. I guess we'll just kind of got the Vulcan, which looks cool, but I'm not too particularly interested in this type of stuff. But if you are, you have those options for you. So I mean, you have older bombers, you have just all kinds of stuff going on. Typhoons, that C-160, some older aircraft like the P-38, the F-14, the Jaguar. That's right, I don't say Jaguar. That's the most frustrating thing to me when people in the US say Jaguar. It's Jaguar. Anyway. The Tornado. And then, of course, you have general aviation, airliners, and all that, just in case you haven't seen the marketplace just yet. The Concorde. The Su-27. We're going to be getting an F4 from, I forgot their name, but they make DCS planes. And I think it's their second plane that they're bringing over to Flight Sim. And it's going to be the F4, which is going to be pretty cool. I forgot their name, but if you're into DCS, you probably know them. They're probably like the main one that everybody likes from them. Yeah, I forgot their... Is it Top Mach? No, it's not Top Mach. I forgot who it is. Anyways, they're a developer for DCS. They're making an F4 for Flight Sim. But anyways, you get the point. Tons of planes from different eras, different genres, all kinds of stuff. It's a Jag, as Clarkson would say. Let's see. Because I think the F-117 is incompatible. Because you can see other things, like the A350 that I'm really happy I spent $80 on, as you know. And I get some random stuff too, like some drones, the Global Hawk. And there's the answer. So if you are in 2020, there is a 20 version of it. Of course, the Antonov. See, these are all the Aviator Edition planes. So you can see they're all just 2020 versions that are going to be in 24. So they're not going to have walk around. They're not going to have the EFB or anything. The C-130 I got from Captain Sim, which I think is still decent. It was the only thing I ever bought from Captain Sim. But, and this is some other stuff going on. Like the Caribou's a Aviator Edition plane, the DO-31, the C-47 and stuff like that. But yeah, see, come on, aerial simulations. Give me my F-117. Maybe I can still use it anyways. Maybe it just says incompatible even though I can use it. Oh, it does work. It's just lying to me. Well, the only place to go to with an F-117, I mean, come on. You gotta go to Area 51. Are there any handcrafted airports in Australia? Yes, there should be a good amount in the standard edition. Hang on, let me reply to a text really quick. Oh, why are we moving? I don't want you there yet. Look at the F-117. I love it. My favorite plane. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, just get it to 1, please. Oh, I hate this menu. Hate it. And by favorite plane, I mean in real life. It's not a great quality F-117, but I mean, there's only so much that you can do with it. It's not like you're gonna be like, hey, I want to record the audio of the F-117. I guess it could be possible nowadays, but custom pilot as well. We need a nice little dusk shot here. Or morning shot. We'll go over here. Okay, we'll go back over here. Goodness gracious. Get some clouds going. Such a cool plane. I still haven't seen it in person. I need to go to a museum that has it. Of course, the Strategic Air Command Museum in Nebraska has one now. When I lived there, they never had it. And it's like, alright, he left. We can get one now. I mean, it's just awesome. Hang on, let's get it from this angle here. But here's the interior. Sorry, it took a while. I like looking at this plane. Let's take off. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's incompatible. There's no audio to the aircraft. I'm sad now. There's no audio. No, why don't the developers do anything with the 24 version of this? Why are you ruining my favorite plane? Well, now it's really stealthy because it makes no noise at all. Oh, the flight model's a bit weird now, too. Oh my goodness. Okay, Adam. Oh my, what is what is happening to your F-18? What am I witnessing right now? Oh my. I'm sad. I guess the developer must not exist or something anymore, because I bought this a long time ago. But yeah, I see why it's incompatible. It's got no audio. Oh, crap. And I don't think anybody else has made another F-117. I'll come back there, by the way, guys. but that was a fantastic crash by Adam there. I don't know why nobody else has made an F-117, actually. Look at that. No result, but we have 8 million bonanzas. Man, that sucks, because I really love flying that, but now that there's no audio at the 24 on 24, it just sucks. Oh well. Everything's ruined now. It's done. It's all ruined, folks. My F-117 is done. Ah, crap. Let's just Huey it up a little bit. We'll go 17th Cavalry. Because I don't think it's classified anymore, even though, you know, it's retired. Even though the F-117s are still flying around, which is cool seeing those videos. Because it might still be classified for other things, maybe... I don't know. Oh, hang on. We're heading back to Area 51. Oh, where am I? There we go. Binky with 10 gifted memberships. Holy crap. Congratulations to Graham, Jean, Frank, Yasmin, Matthew, Alex, Robert, Tracy, Kevin, Tech Whipped, Barry. Thank you so much, Binky. So very much appreciate it. Again, you've gifted so many memberships over the course of this year. And the fact that you still continue to enjoy the content and everything like that and support the channel, very much appreciate it. Mark, no, those are actual real vehicles that you saw. Those are not RC cars. Oh, shoot. Hang on, I need to do that. But again, Binky, thank you so much. That's awesome. Very, very much appreciate it. Clone, no spaceships. No, I'm surprised, honestly. I'm surprised nobody's made a UFO yet. So stealth, it's even silent for the pilot. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks that the developers have just kind of given up on that. See, even the hula dancer's excited about the gifted memberships, Binky. Thank you. But yeah, before we wrap up the stream, just in case you haven't seen the cars yet, we can drive around a little bit. And here's the Huey that we were, of course, seeing 2C Box flying around during the stream. They did so good with the audio. I mean, Togg's Hangar again. Just awesome. Now all we need is 24 capabilities and career mode support. Because could you imagine doing some search and rescue with the Huey, cargo delivery and stuff? That'd be awesome. We need that to happen. Nice. That sounded pretty cool. Oh my god, okay. It's alright, it's Area 51. Nobody will know about the F-35 crash. We need career missions where you're security detail at Area 51, so you're looking for people climbing the mountain. Do some security patrols. Mark, no, the Dune is not in 2024, as is the Dark Star is not in 24, just due to licensing rights and all that stuff. They're still working with Paramount and stuff, and whoever made Dune to get that over into 24. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't want that. Just more free advertising for, you know, Top Gun and the Dune movies and all that. Oh, look at that. It looks really cool. Everybody flying around Area 51 here. I love it. But such an awesome helicopter. And of course, if you want to see back here. Oh, crap. I should showcase this too. Remember how I was talking about how a lot of developers support the customization right in the helicopter while you're flying? By the way, hang on. Oh, that sounded cool. Love it. There we go. I just want to get some rotor slaps going there. It's here. Yeah, there it is. So at Tog's Hangar, whenever you get a helicopter from them, they do a lot with customization, which is cool. You can add some wire cutters to the... Ooh! Man, they did great with the multiplayer audio for the F-35. You can switch out the antennas, get some side mounts, but I want to get some folks in here. Can disable oh, there we go. Transport troops. Hang on, let me get out of this so I don't have the sun shadow going on. Oh, it's another Huey. Very nice. I don't know if you can open doors and everything. I'm trying to get the thing I want. There we go. Oh, get rid of the doors here. There we go. Perfect. So now we got some people back here. I wish these guys would hold onto the gun though. That'd be kind of cool, but it's fine. They're just sitting there. And there we go. That's the type of customization you can do with Tog's Hangars helicopters. It's cool being able to do that on the fly. Open doors, close them, have some baskets on the side on the skids, and all that. And Real MCJ, nope, this is just PC gameplay today. Kind of showcasing some third-party stuff that I like, and we did a bush trip to start off the stream. Awesome helicopter. And like I said, let me do a side basket here. Oh, no, I put surfboard. Hang on, that's not one. Hang on. You can switch out the cabin for a medical one. I bought the C-130. Here, hang on, let me close the doors really quick so it's a little less noisy. There we go. I bought the Blackbird Simulation C-130, but it just ran so bad on my PC that I just didn't go back to it anymore. I know there were some updates to it, but I haven't messed with it ever since the first release. It was so poorly optimized, it wasn't even funny. Love the Huey. Dad was a crew chief on Hueys during the Vietnam War. He has lots of cool pictures from his time there. Cemented my love for the helicopter. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, the thing just sounds awesome. It's cool still seeing them around Cheyenne, because I know the missile people still use the helicopters to, you know, do the patrols. I know they're getting phased out, though, which is a shame. It's just such a cool helicopter. New England Bass Assassin. My pop served with the 5th, 7th Air Cav in Man, 76 to 1960. Okay. Nice. Ooh, that looked lovely, Tootsie Box. Love it. I'm glad we were outside for that shot. But yeah, I mean, anytime we can showcase this, I mean, if you've not gotten into flight sim yet, you're just getting into it in PlayStation and you're into helicopters, Togs Hangar is the way to go. I mean, I think they're the best helicopter dev out there. Because the amount of work and care they put into replicating these things in the sim is excellent. I don't think there's another helicopter developer out there that does better than them. Alright, one more fast pass here. Yep, Mark, no doubt. Nice. I mean, Miltech's alright. I mean, I don't know. They're decent, but, like, their Osprey, not impressed with that. So, it's just... yeah. Especially after they were acting with their whole Miltech mission hub and everything. Like, oh, you know, the in-sim career's too lacking. So it's like, well, why don't you work with Asobo and improve it and make it like everything else? But no, they need to go out and make their own thing and whatever. It's like, ah, okay. But yeah, so these are the cars, by the way. I have the Project Cross Kart from Got Friends, and then the Juice Goose. And what these are just vehicles you can drive around in the world of Flight Sim. They'll be supported in career mode as well. I'll just spawn back here so we can have the planes flying around while we're driving around. But yep, you got the nice models going on here. And just like with flying anywhere in the world, you can drive anywhere in the world. And yes, you have a styrofoam cup with physics. So if you want to drive around Area 51, you can do so. Is that F-35 still in the sky? Come on, do a low pass. Oh, they're in the air, look at that. It's always cool using these driving vehicles just so you can see the multiplayer air traffic going around. Alright, I'm going to drive down the runway. I want somebody to go flying by at top speed. We need to see that happen here. And here, hang on. I'll go to the Got Friends one really quick, because I like the audio on Got Friends better. And Sambo, very nice. Yeah, we're getting so close. It's awesome. And then, of course, this is the other one, which I like this one because you can actually customize. I don't know why this is so blurry. What in the world? I don't know why it's doing that. It's not supposed to be that blurry. There it goes. But you can change out the exhaust. Get some different audio. Alright, let's close that on up. Oh! Don't know why I just hit there. This one has better physics to it as well with the wheels. Oh, is 2C-Box gonna be flying by? Oh no, they're way out there. Nobody wants to do a flyby? Oh wait, maybe FMJ is? Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, I didn't even really hear. Why am I... What's with the audio? The multiplayer audio is a bit weird. Like, sometimes it sounds great, and other times there's just nothing. It just looks so cool. I love it. What is Adam doing over here? Oh, he's taking off, alright. Oh! Uh-oh. You need to get some lift there, Adam. Yeah! Nice. Alright, we'll go drive up in the mountain here. Let's get some nitrous going. I never did custom emojis on YouTube because YouTube makes the icon so small. I don't know why. And it just ruins the experience. Like, if they would make it to where it's more noticeable and nice to look at, I'd get into it. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't have any. Through the bushes. And climb. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's boulders. Oh, good. They don't have any hitboxes. That's nice. Alright, I need you guys to buzz the mountain here. Here, let's go for the higher peak. Holy crap. Oh, I see 2C box. Oh, that F-35 looks great. But, I mean, like I've been saying, I mean, it's just, this is as open world as it gets here. I mean, just so cool. Being able to drive around. Nice. Let me get in the showcase camera here. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Tusi, but I ruined that. Hit the wrong stupid button. There we go, now we're ready. Oh, Adam switched to the F-18. Oh. Dang. Oh no! And made some contact with the mountain there. See, look, we got our own little air show going on here. Okay, we'll shut that down. Oh! Nice. Yeah, see, there we go. Now the F-18's sounding normal. Good. I didn't really hear much from that one. That was weird. Here, by the way, let me turn up the audio so you can hear it, because it sounds awesome. And I want you to hear it all. That was fantastic. Holy crap. I love it. Just a floating F-35 going by, and then... Nice. But that's how... I mean, this is... There's just so much coolness in Flight Sim, it's insane. Especially when the developers, especially the ones that made the F-35... That's why audio is such an important thing. Like, the plane can look really nice, but when the audio sucks, it ruins the experience. So when you can get that level of audio going on, especially when there's a high performance pass just going through, and it just sounds awesome. So thank you, everybody. That was lovely. So cool. But that is one thing I wouldn't want to see a F-35 doing right in front of me. It's like, hello, your day's about to be ruined. There we go. But yeah, even when you're not flying, there's just so much of a cool experience going on. I mean, to have people in aircraft, you know, just planes, helicopters, people driving on the ground and getting cool shots, hearing the audio of those fighter jets going by at top speeds. There's just so much to enjoy in this sim outside of just flying. Like, just being able to walk around the world and enjoy it. Sitting at busy airports, watching real players landing, and there's nothing else out there like the Flight Sim at all. Seeing the shadows of the I mean, this is awesome. I mean, yeah, the F-35s are just gigantically loud, but it still sounds cool, you know. Is it 100% perfect? Of course not. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm playing GTA now. Waiting for the rocket lock-on. Oh, I need to turn off crashing when I'm on this. But anyways, there's that. Just awesome. And Breaking Wild, yes, this is PC multiplayer on the West US servers here. By the way, somebody was wanting to see the power motor, so I'll just hop in this really quick. And absolutely, Binky. Which, by the way, everything that I'm showing is going to be on the PlayStation version 2 from the marketplace. So from the cars and all that stuff. So it's not just PC only, just in case you're wondering. And Mark, my mate, has been waiting for 4+ years on his PS5. Dropped the news to him last month, and now he's like a kid in a sweet shop about it. Nice, Mark. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. I mean, it's just such a cool sim. By the way, highly recommend not power shooting over into Area 51. Or else the skies may look like it does in the sim. But instead of them just flying... Uh-oh. Oh, he's in hover mode. Okay, I thought he was gonna just come buzzing through my parachute. There comes Adam in the F-18. "40 sleeps till flight clearance," no doubt. And yeah, what in a way, I was realizing that. I'm kind of happy about it, because landing and everything else with it, I'm not sure if it's intentionally supposed to be that way where you drive through it, because most of them all had hitboxes and crap, so it might be a Sim Update 4 thing. This is homey. Oh, wow. That looked great. I love the millisecond of just F-35 on the screen. Nice. And yeah, I mean, the way the multiplayer works is anytime you're in free flight, you're already in multiplayer. So you're not doing anything else, you're not setting up lobbies. It is just multiplayer going on immediately in the world. So you don't have to do anything crazy with setting things up if you don't want to. You can just hop in, see the other players, and that's that. Beautiful pass. I don't know why the military's so mad. I just wanted to stop by. It's unbelievable. This is Cow 1. I'm going in for the diving maneuver. Bombs away! Oh! Oh, I didn't do the audio there. That would have been great. Oh, what a landing. What a landing that was. This F-35 thinks it's all advanced. Check this advanced technology out. Right, 2C box, huh? That's what I'm talking about. You know the payload of this thing? That can hold 5 atomic bombs at once with a top speed of about 700 knots. So this ancient technology here is no match. Alright. I'm out of here. Oh, wow. That's a lot more dirt than I was expecting we were going to pick up there. That was funny. Paul, no, you cannot crash into other players. Because the default setting is they kind of go ghost. You know, they fade away if you get close to them. You can turn that off. But yeah, there's no collisions between players or anything like that. It would just be absolutely hectic if that was the case. But see, it does that, and then you can turn that off by going to settings. Is it advanced? I always forget where it is. Is it online? Yes. Show players in close proximity. So if that's turned on, they won't fade out right as you get close to them. Which will be demonstrated right now. So see, they don't fade away, they just stay there, which I like that better. I'm not really a fan of it ghosting when you get close to AI or real players. Oh, very nice, Mark. Very nice. Yeah, you'll definitely be good for 10 years with that setup. And the real MCJ, can't wait for December for PS version. I agree, it's going to be awesome. And edits, yeah, this is the PC today. Just wanted to kind of showcase some other aircraft you get from other editions again, and some third-party ones I like. But we'll be back on the PlayStation version tomorrow. But alright, everybody. Oh, we still almost had a 3-hour stream. My goodness, I didn't realize that went by fast. It was supposed to be a shorter one today. But we're going to wrap up. I have some other stuff to do, but again, we'll be back tomorrow on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thanks for joining everybody in the sim as well. That was awesome, especially doing the, just listening to the fighters flying by and crap. That was awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, this was a blast. This is why these experiences here never make the sim get old. Like, it's so cool going to different places, being in that multiplayer environment and everything. It's just awesome. So thank you everybody for stopping on by yet again. Appreciate all the support. Glad you guys continue to enjoy the sim content and everything of the sort. Thank you very much to Binky for the 10 gifted memberships as well today. And yeah, so we'll be back on the PlayStation 5 Pro once... What was I? I don't know what I just said. We're going to be back on the PlayStation 5 Pro tomorrow. I don't know what I was going to say after that. Do a complete loop in this? There you go. The complete loop. But alright, thanks for watching everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.